Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Hey, hey. Ooh. Hey.
Even if I knew nothing, there's a reason I'm sourcing into my house.
Revelio.
Sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be short 42 staircases, and this is where they put me. Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is.
Protego. Lumos. Lumos.
I was talking about dead for an hour the other day.
Professor Ronan tends to go on and on. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Okay.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Oh, kind.
So you are the new student.
Hey, Natty.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm. I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
That's a good one.
Even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
Damn.
it seems that we are in dire need of review. Pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Of course, it was Ravenclaw. Accio.
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 That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
After me. Okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, Accio, summoning them toward. Very good. Not to worry. That's it! Splendid! Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
I just got 80 points when I beat that.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, Netsai. Let's see it. Okay.
That is how it's done.
All right, Onai. Wait till you see this.
Excellent.
God damn it.
Phew.
All right. Damn it.
Well done. Let us see this. There we go.
That's it.
Really? Okay. I was hoping you would
Let
smack
us
it
make
a
this
lot
a
harder.
bit more interesting, shall we?
How could you do that? Depulso?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round
Alright.
settles it all.
Alright, this is for all the marbles? Let's see it. Come on, Onai. Okay.
That is how it's done.
Stop, 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 stop. Hey.
Very good.
What now, Onai? Huh? Or not say?
Phew.
And no.
Don't
Dang
lose your
it.
composure.
I was trying to knock hers off.
Let us see this.
Don't you dare.
Yes!
Okay. Think. Think. And no, not yet. Not yet.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind. Brilliant!
You're only saying brilliant because I made you win. Damn it. I tried to knock it off.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I'm not a winner. I'm not a winner. Oh my god.
Class is dismissed.
Oh, well.
Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My
What?
mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
I missed
work
her.
your
If you would.
influence,
Of course.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Exceeding
An outdoor
expectations.
competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cool. So I've leveled up.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Decent.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the...
Wait, oh.
of 1750.
Wrong button, wrong button.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Is that Peeves?
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
I knew it
It
was
was Basil
Peeves.
Flack.
Oh, fine,
So that's
fine.
what they
It's a
decided
bold
he'd look
attack.
like.
Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Oh, I need to track it. There we go. Bless you, Professor McGonagall.
Is that all
Okay.
you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Okay, Grandma. Let's see it.
Levioso.
Wingardium Levioso.
Now,
Levioso.
let's try something a little larger.
I've been outclosed by a dummy.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. So, now the basic cast. Well done. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Okay.
This should be easy.
Protego.
You're good.
Now perceptive. Stupid one. Can't be your first. Let's just say I'm a quick.
All students with this adept.
Well, good at this, aren't you?
Levioso.
I'm doing the job like you. Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I like this class. Okay,
I
knocking
put you
people
on
around.
the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Nice work.
Are you okay, Sebastian? You look sad.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Oh?
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
I feel like that's
I'll
the
keep
whole
that in
purpose
mind.
of the restricted section.
Pleasure chatting with you.
It's to challenge
Sure I'll see you
students to
soon.
not get caught.
Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay. Can I talk to the teacher? 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 Teach. Oh. What was that? I saw something. Old magic. Oh, hello there. Hebridean black skeleton. This large skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecate after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878.
Owls must be incredibly.
Okay, so now what's my quest? Right, Weasley wants to see me. Weasley, oh my god. Weasley. Offenses me. Out of my way, children. This is a cat. Hello, kitty. Hi, kitty. Hello, kitty, kitty. You're so cute. I'm gonna keep petting Kitty. Kitty deserves to be pet. Much pets. Keep petting Kitty.
Everyone falls off their broom at least once. You just have to get back on.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Very cutie, kitty. One more pet, one more pet, one more pet. Yeah, kitty. I like kitty.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They
Easily.
did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
How kind.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Okay.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Okay.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Understood.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Natty or Sebastian? You know what? I'll go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment would be the Mending Charm, Reparo, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments in their progress in the quests menu of your field guide. God damn it. Locked. Why the flip is everything locked? Oh, hi, Professor.
Ah, there you are.
Hey, Ronan. What's up?
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The Mending Charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Wrong button.
Revelio.
Wyvern Fountain. This fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeliness of a wyvern on top and serves as a relaxing place for students to gather. Despite rumors to the contrary, possibly started by Sir Cardigan, this most assuredly not meant to be the Wyvern of Way, slain by the lively knight in spite of himself.
Revelio.
Did I hit the paper?
Revelio.
There was something else too. A dash of powdered bat spleen, I think.
Potions? Oh, Potions Master. What up? Hello? 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 Hi. Hi. Hi.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Strange.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Wait.
Revelio.
Was that it?
Revelio.
Oh. Found it. Oh, there it is. I see you, I see you, I see you. Got it. Okay. Flying page and defense against dark arts tower.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Shut up, Peeves. I'm listening.
Revelio.
Some kind soul help me.
Hello?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am?
You're Zenobia Nock.
The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I don't hate you.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like
I'm familiar with
marbles.
gobstones.
Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
You tell them.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Alright, listen up, suck up. I wasn't gonna have a problem with helping you.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Wait, I see it. Get out. Get over here. You dumb page.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Repair.
Mending charm can be used to fix broken objects and pieces of the environment.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Okie dokie then. Sure can do, Professor. Boom, 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 boom.
Revelio.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Leviosa. Reparo. Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Reparo. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa.
It just makes sense to use Accio. Why doesn't Accio work?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
I think it's a sign when you're best at something.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
This not it?
Reparo.
There you are.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
High places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Leviosa.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Felsgrove? I would have expected
Who did? Hogwarts Herbology Award. In recognition of exemplary skill in the field of herbology, Hogwarts bestows a special award upon 7th year Hufflepuff Mabel Garlick. From mandrakes to mistletoe and bubotubers to bouncing bulbs, her work with flora has exceeded all expectations.
Revelio.
I could just have
There you are.
three broomsticks. Both are excellent comments.
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her. Accio! Levioso! Reparo! Revelio!
Troll armor. This unusual suit of armor was crafted for a troll that it survived all astonishing. That it has survived at all is astonishing, since trolls do not ordinarily wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger. I'm just gonna flip powder over there. Poof. Diagonally. Damned invisible walls. Hehe. It ran another spinny.
Repair.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Easily.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
I wonder if there's online play to this game.
Revelio.
Central Hall Fountain. This ornate fountain features intricately carved statues of denizens of the magical world, including a set of the stone sirens encircling the fountain's base.
Do you find it hard to get the right consistency or confusing for
Whoa.
potions? I can never get mine to thicken. I don't find potions bearable at all. And if it's double potions, I question whether I wouldn't just rather be a muggle. I'd swear we'd be more uplifted in potions if it were taught by Dementors. Have you ever noticed in potions that the guy who sits in the corner almost always near
It's a library. Here's another. There's fire! You won't let me get near fire. Hello, bro.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
I'm gonna go eat. I'm
Do
hungry.
come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Protego! Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
There's a staircase right here. It's gotta be like...
I wonder how we get into Blank.
Well, at least it wasn't that simple.
Have you been in any...
I would have laughed at her. Oh.
This looks like the location from the painting.
It was that simple.
Could be something special about it. Accio! Lumos!
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those were curdled.
Against the dark arts.
Oh?
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Ugh, I can't.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Watch yourself.
Revelio.
Statue of Gregory the Smarmy. This statue is an integrating grin depicts the medieval wizard. This statue with an ingratiating grin depicts the medieval wizard Gregory the Smarmy. The wizard's famous for inventing Gregory's unctuous unction, a potion that makes the drinker believe whoever gave them the potion is their best friend. Lenora, I figured it out. Wait, before I help you.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm a Ravenclaw. That's why.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth. I should have seen.
Revelio.
That looks interesting. I'm gonna go eat.